going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we have Bitcoin and cryptos moving up. We know we are the only game in town. And yesterday we had options. We received that pullback. And yesterday we saw yields go crazy. Now, can Bitcoin hit 12,000? I don't expect Bitcoin to go that low. Like I told you, my target was at about 14,000 at its lowest. But we do have a leg down, guys. We know the Fed is going to raise rates in November and December. And we still have a few institutions that are holding Bitcoin up. Unless they make moves, I don't see Bitcoin getting that low. But we also know, guys, what's the plan? And that is the 4th industrial revolution. And then we also know the emerging markets is leveraging crypto because the dollar is so amazingly strong. Please go check out my video last night I did on my stock channel. It is definitely an eye-opener. We had the Fed, Jerome Powell in the house, and they were talking about re-educating the minds of the kids about manufacturing. Guys, this is amazing. It's coming out their mouth on what they plan on doing. But the masses are asleep. But again, guys, we know we're the only game in town. Don't forget on Sunday, CME opens, which is going to move the market. Now, guys, don't forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which were ticking up yesterday right in front of our eyes. Of course, later on in the day, it definitely pulled back. And then, of course, guys, we know we have volume tether USDC. And we had the California bit license bill vetoed by Governor Gavin Newsom. And, guys, we know it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And basically, we know when it comes to this bill, it would only allow stable coins to be purchased from banks or a regulated financial institution. Now, guys, don't forget about the Fed. Repo is at about $2.3 trillion, which is amazing, but we know what it's there for. Guys, we see the manipulation. We actually see the plan. Make sure you're in the lab getting your plan together. Fed Jerome Powell was as honest as they can get. And Congress with the big bank CEOs, the 2-day meeting, a lot of information came out. Even though we know it's there for theater, we know we get a little truth. Now we see all these central banks moving in lockstep, raising rates. The only ones that's not raising rates and moving down, of course, is Japan, Russia, and China. And guys, right now we know we're in an inflation period. But on the back end, because they raised rates so fast, we're already in deflation. The only way the digital yuan works is in a hyper-deflation economy. We know they devalue their currency on purpose for exports. And this is definitely going to be the Great Reset. The United States going through hyper-deflation and back to manufacturing. And we'll have China and the emerging markets start to be consumers running into inflation, where their people come out of poverty and go into the middle class. So the shoe is going to be put on the other foot. The United States was the great experiment for the NWO. Guys, remember, they cause a problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. And we definitely see the emerging markets rising. We know that China is going to have that new reserve currency. We can just look at the Belt and Road. All these emerging economies coming together. And a few of the Western countries sitting on the outside. Now we see all the big banks coming into crypto when the bear market is starting. And guys, we've seen this movie before. Same way they bought stocks at its cheapest price, the same way they're going to do with these digital assets. And remember, they're going to pick the winners and losers. Only thing you have to do is follow the money. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. And then, guys, of course, we have Grayscale. They moved down to $16.6 billion. Make sure you're paying attention to the allocations. But we know they move lockstep with the Fed. But, guys, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Tezos upgrade on its mainnet. Now we have Vitalik expects Zcash and Dogecoin to migrate to proof of stake. And we know the climate agenda. We see all these cryptocurrency companies falling in line with the NWO's agendas. ESG is being pushed by the Federal Reserve, then of course is going to be pushed by big banks. And we also see these cryptocurrencies pushing carbon offset. Now we have Moscow Exchange drafting bill on digital financial assets and securities trading. And guys, we see the Russian ruble versus the dollar keeps getting stronger. And we know Russia and China has been working on this digital economy since 2014. So guys, it's been 6 years that they've been planning on bypassing sanctions. So when they're receiving these sanctions, it's not hurting the economy. And the only thing you have to do is do your own research. This is all part of a bigger plan. Now we have CoinSquare acquires publicly traded crypto exchange CoinSmart. And lastly, we have Darpa, which is independently ran by the Pentagon, contracts with Inca Digital for a security-focused digital asset mapping tool. And guys, they want to track money in and out of blockchain. And just like we see big banks like BlackRock, if you see Darpa and Pentagon come into your field, you know it is legitimate. Crypto and this new digital economy is definitely the future. The fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks. The C-Word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.